I'm Susie and I work as Commercial and Visitor Experience Officer here at Morden Hall Park with the National Trust. Morden Hall was built in 1770 by Richard Garth. Over the years it has seen many uses and today brings in valuable income, allowing us to run the park according to its donors' wishes. In 1830, William Lowndes, husband of the second Garth daughter Elizabeth, leased the building and set up a school for young gentlemen for approximately 75 boys aged 8 to 17. The school ran until Morden Hall was sold on by the Garth family in 1867. Morden Hall was then bought by Gilliatt Hatfield, and the Hatfields remained owners of the estate until it was donated to the National Trust in 1941. They are an eccentric family who added some iconic features to the park, such as the rose garden and stable yard. Morden Hall became a convalescent hospital during the First World War, and after the war's end, Gilliatt Hatfield paid the Salvation Army to keep the hospital running. It then remained a hospital until it was given to the National Trust in 1941. The Stableyard Regeneration Project began in 2008, incorporating photovoltaic panels, a mixture of insulation types, an air source heat pump and wood-burning stove. We also have an exhibition space with a changing programme of temporary exhibitions throughout the year.
I was invited to be part of an earlier event this year, the beer festival that they had, and I did cupcakes for kids, and it was so successful that they asked me if I would come along and do cupcakes at Halloween, and I was really excited to do that because obviously, as you can hear, I grew up in the States. My birthday's on Halloween as well, so Halloween's a big day to me. Culturally it's important, personally it's important, and what I really love and what I try and do for my son is to just try and bring the fun and the community holidayness of Halloween in the States to here, to things that we do. So events like this, what Morden Hall Park do, has a real American feel to me because it's about sort of community and having fun, and with our cupcakes it's about being a little bit disgusting and, you know, sort of embracing the ghoulish side of Halloween, and just having a good time, really, all together in a relaxed environment. Beautiful park, so it's good fun.
Funding from Heritage Lottery and Thames Water have enabled us to conserve one of the water wheels to what it may have looked like 200 years ago, and to install an Archimedes screw hydroelectric turbine into the River Wandle. This modern water wheel works on a low head of water and harnesses the power of the river to generate enough electricity to power 18 average households. In addition to this, we run free community events on the first Sunday of every month. We also run an extensive education programme with both led and self-led school visits throughout term time. Restoring the rose garden is an important job to us. Over time, the soil needs to be replaced, and we're now busy clearing all the beds of dying roses and filling them with manure 2 foot deep and replanting the rose varieties that were available in 1930 when the garden was originally planted by the donor of our park. We aim to adhere to an organic programme of feeding and pest control for the benefit of both the roses and also local bees and other wildlife. We have an abundance of wildlife. It's really an oasis in suburbia here, so the park is full of kingfishers, herons. We're frequently visited by a white egret. We have an area of wetlands in the park, and that's allowed to flood during the winter and the spring, which really benefits the herons and other wildlife there. So we also have a heron colony in that area of the park as well, and many visitors will enjoy seeing the herons and, if they're lucky, the kingfishers.